Hi guys, and welcome to another Wargame Red Dragon video with me, Bubblebox, and today we're going to be having a look at the Busan Pocket campaign and start doing this playthrough. Now I'm doing this because I've had quite a few comments, especially on the second campaign tutorial, saying why aren't I actually playing one of the battles so that people can see what I do and how to counteract the enemy and stuff like that. So I thought that's exactly what I will do, and I'm going to play through this whole campaign battle by battle, showing you what I do. You can compare with what you guys do. Now the reason I'm starting off with this easy Busan Pocket campaign is a lot of my subscribers have joined to do the tutorials, to have a look at the tutorials. They are fairly new to the game, although I've got some other players that aren't so new to the game. So I'm going to do it for the beginners so that they can compare what they do, what I do, etc. So we're starting off with difficulty easy, year 1987, and when South Korea's military regime, shaken by nationwide democratic demonstrations, redeploys most of its military forces in the streets to crack down on the protest movement, North Korea sees this as the perfect opportunity to launch its long-awaited reunification campaign. So we're going to get started. We're going to have a minute just to go through the introduction, have a listen to that, and then we'll get on with the campaign proper.
June 10th, 1987. South Korean dictator Chung Do-won, having reached the end of his official presidential mandate and willing to step down, announces his choice for a successor. This appointment, which oversteps any electoral process, triggers the wrath of the students and the liberals, who were hoping for democratic reforms. June 10th to the 18th, 1987. In a matter of days, over 1 million protesters take to the streets all over the country. U.S. forces in Korea are ordered to remain on lockdown in their barracks. North Korea does not fail to notice the situation in the south. Agents infiltrate designated circles in order to increase the level of chaos, while military forces are put on alert. June 19th, 1987. While police and security forces are about to be overwhelmed, President Chun mobilizes the army in the streets. Hard-pressed and panicked by a hostile crowd, an officer orders his troops to fire. In a matter of minutes, the shooting spreads all over the streets of Seoul. June 19th to the 21st, 1987. The crackdown is brutal, resulting in over 1,000 casualties and many more arrests. June 21st, 1987. With U.S. troops still confined to their barracks and the ROK army deployed in the streets, North Korean leader Kim Il-sung decides the time has come for Korea's reunification. June 22nd, 1987. When the North Korean artillery barrage rolls over the DMZ at dawn, U.S. and ROK units, disorganized by the civil unrest, are taken by complete surprise. June 22nd to the 27th, 1987. Within a few hours, the first lines of defense are overwhelmed. Within a few days, the battered U.S. and ROK units are pushed back to a last perimeter around the vital harbor of Busan.
Major, I'm sorry, but I cannot get through to the general headquarters. All communications with the front are cut off. Oh wait, yes, I think I managed reaching an advanced post to the 3rd Military Battalion. I'll put you through now. This is Sergeant Yoon from the 3rd Infantry Regiment. They're totally thrashed us. They're coming straight at you. They're not even stopping to take prisoners. Oh dear. At least 1 armoured and 2 infantry regiments supported by more artillery that's imaginable. Our HQ has just blown up and we only have 1 defence line left. Communication breakdown, Major. I will try to get through to the other headquarters and to the US General Headquarters in this region. In the meantime, I'm giving you the reports on enemy troop movement. So here we are in South Korea. So the South Korea is in a bit of turmoil, with the North Koreans pushing them right down into this pocket, the Busan pocket, which is where we have to defend for the first few turns of this game, I believe. So what have we got? So in Yongdeok we've got an armoured regiment. So we've got some tank CVs, some cargo trucks with some limited supply. Then we've got some tanks. We've got some mediums, kind of, well, cheap kind of tanks with limited kind of, well, okay, actually limited AP power. Then we've got some K1 tanks, which are a lot better with a nice accuracy and stabilizer as well. They're decent tanks. And we've got these little Fiat 6616s with some nice rocket launchers there, and also cannon will do quite nicely against infantry squads. And over in Daegu we've got some infantry regiments, got some command trucks, cargos, and then we've got some cargo logistics trucks. Got these Yebiguns, basic sort of rifle squad, very basic rifle squad with some bazookas in these KM 900 armoured trucks. Then we've got some Shoshong Su 85s, rifle infantry with a little bit of everything, and some stingers, some nice stingers actually with an accuracy of 50%, and then these 67 RCLs, which are decent I suppose against armoured trucks with an AP power of 13, kind of a fire support unit. Got some recon infantry in these trucks once again, and then we've got some engineers with command in the same trucks. Got these Gongbyongs which fire napalm rounds. We've got some support from the rocket trucks, and we've got some napalm vehicles as well. And then over in Yuchang we've got an armoured battalion with some some tank CV, cargoes again. Then we've got some medium sort of tanks, and then some cheapo tanks to go along with them. And then most of our forces are in here. We've got this regiment, which is the aviation regiment. So we've got lots of choppers. We've got some choppers. We've got some airborne. Sorry, some chopper CV. We've got some airborne CVs there. We've got some logistics choppers. We've got some SEALs, some special forces if we need them, in choppers of course. We've got some recon infantry in choppers again. The choppers are all machine gun choppers, these transport choppers. And then we've got some helicopters. We've got some AH-1Js with some nice rocket pods. And we've got some choppers that's firing ITO missiles as well, which could come in very, very useful. Also, we've got some logistics, FOB, and some more cargoes. We've got recon. So these, what have we got here? Some little jeeps with a machine gun, and then these nice Fiat 6616s again with their rocket launcher and their auto cannon. And so they've got some heavy armour which we'll put somewhere with these nice sort of KI tanks, put nice medium kind of tank, and some a tank CV as well. And then what else we got? I've done the recon. We've got some recon as well there. Some Fiats, little armoured trucks, and some more jeeps. And then we've got some planes. We've got these fighter squadrons which are really nice. So these F-16C blocks, very nice indeed, medium range fighters. And then we've got some long range fighters, the KF-16C, with a nice ECM as well of 40%, and the blocks have got an ECM. So there's some nice fighters. And then we've got some strike squadrons, these F4ESs, which are really for tank busters, for shooting down probably the heavier tank. You wouldn't want to sort of risk them too much unless you definitely know there's no AA around. And then we've got these another strike squadron, the F86F, with these rockets that do very nicely against infantry armour and stuff like that. So now deploying. We've also got these political points up here, 30 of them. We get 15 political points per round at the moment as long as we hold Busan. The enemy gets 15 as long as it holds these 3 used up there, so it's even Stevens on the reinforcements. We've got some. We could either get ourselves an anti-air company, or we could get ourselves an artillery company. I've got some anti-tank there, some attack helicopters, and logistics. So we've got a bit of everything, and we've also got some air force we could bring in as well if you want. We've got a strike squadron with these F5A napalm bombers with no ECM this time, and we've also got a strike squadron here of F4DSs with bombs this time, not napalm. So we can either get some bombers or we can get some napalm bombers, some HE bombers or some napalm bombers as well. Now what I'm definitely going to need, because I haven't got hardly any AA, is an AA squad. So I'm going to purchase myself an anti-air squad, and we're doing it if we get some Hawks, and we get some Hawks, and we also get some of these Vulcans as well, these K. So I'm definitely going to get those because we're really short of anti-air, and you can see when you click on it, This the area that glows is where you can put it, so we'll stick one of them in there, and that appears just there. So now we're going to deploy our units. Now, so we've got to think what the enemy's going to do. They've got a lot of units around here. They're going to probably attack pretty much everywhere, so we need to not spread ourselves too thin. Now the first thing is to look at anti-air. We've got some stingers there and some stingers there and not a lot there. So now I've got my anti-air squad and I've got my fighter squadrons. So which to put where, this is the question. So I'm going to put my hawks, let's have a look at the map. So this one fairly open ground and this one more buildings. So I think I'll put my fighter squadron over in Dago and I'll put my hawks and my Vulcans over in Yongdok. So that's my anti-air. Now the rest of my planes need to be for support. Now I've got these tank busters. I've got lots of armour over here, so I think I'll put the tank busters over there and I'll put the F-86 with their rocket pods probably in Daegu, I think, as well, because I've got the Hawks and those over there as well. So yeah. Now the question is, what do I leave behind in Busan, if anything? Because they could, I suppose, in theory, I don't think they do in this particular campaign, but in theory they could do an airdrop, and if I left nothing then I'll be a bit screwed. Now I've got recon, logistics, let's stick the logistics somewhere. I'm probably not going to be using too much logistics, but I'll stick that over there anyway. Armour, got some armoured regiments in there already with some nice tanks. I've got some armoured regiments in there, so I'm going to stick that over there as well. It looks like we're going to get quite strong in Daegu. Now my special aviation regiment, I might keep that in reserve and throw that somewhere it's needed in the next round of battles. And my recon, have I got recon in here? Let's have a look. Not really, so I'm leaving these a bit. I've got some recon in there. So no recon in Yuchang. I think I'm going to put the recon into Yuchang. Now, if I had some more units to leave here, I'd put the rest of the units actually up into Daegu. I'm just wondering what I could leave. Needs to be something with a... yeah, there's nothing really, to be honest. So I'm going to leave my choppers behind, I think. And in my turn, let's see what the enemy do. So here we go. So as soon as the enemy starts, it will show you the start of battle, and this will be our first battle. But I'm just going to go back to the map using the show map button just to see what they've done. So in Daegu, they've thrown fire support convoy, an infantry regiment, and a strike squadron. Okay. In Yuchang, they've thrown infantry battalion, an artillery convoy, a tank battalion, and an armour battalion. So lots of armour over there in Yuchang. And over here, we've got another strike squadron and a tank regiment as well. So we've got a couple of regiments there, and mostly battalions attacking over there. So we're going to start with Daegu. Let's go back to Daegu and let's have a look at what we've got. So we've obviously got everything we put in there, which I've explained to you already. So what's the enemy got? Well, they've got some... in the infantry wise, I always look at the anti-air first to see what they've got in anti-air wise. They've got 4 Strelas and they've got these Shilkas which can shoot at helicopters and at aeroplanes. So they've got short range, pretty short range anti-air units on the whole, which are probably slightly better against helicopters than they are against planes. So I might be using planes a fair bit on this map. They've got faggots, so they could shoot down my tanks. They've got Strelas, got Bonchongsus, which are fairly basic sort of rifle squads. Recon, they've got a bit of recon. Vehicles, what have they got in the vehicle line? They've got these sort of, well, they're more tankettes, I'd call these, tankettes, with, what you call that kind of gun there. Let's have a look at that. Where's it gone? There we are. That, what is that? I'm not really sure what that is. It's kind of a gun anyway. And then they've got these F5 napalm bombers, which could be a problem to my infantry. How many of them have they got? 4. So we're going to be wanting to take them out if we can, if they're flying those around. So let's get into the battle. So here we are on the tactical map. Now we've got the opportunity to hold 4 regions. We've got 1,015 points. We have to get 1,183 points. Is that us to win? No, we have to, yeah, to win, and they have to get 1,227 points to win, I think. Yes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off putting a CV on Yongdok, Bravo, and Yuchang. I'm not going to put one on the Busan. I'm going to get a CV over there later, but I do want to be holding the Busan so that if the game ends in a draw, then I will still hold this region. And so let's start off having a look at our logistics. So where should we put our logistics? I want to go for the cheapest I can, which is probably going to be the armoured vehicles. Is it? Armoured vehicles or those really, so I might put, yeah, I think we'll go for, stick an armoured vehicle there. We'll have one kind of in here somewhere near a road that can get a quick getaway if required, and then the final one over in Yongdok, again somewhere near a road in case it needs to escape, and then we'll get rid of the fob. Fobs aren't that brilliant against AI. The AI, I don't really use artillery in that against the AI. The AI can react so quickly that it's just not worth it. Basically the AI is completely different, in case you're wondering, to playing a human player. It's completely different. It's just different in a world of its own. Strategically it's quite limited what the AI can do, so it's quite predictable, but on the other hand it can respond very fast to different situations. Now, all the enemy are going to be in Guochang, so they're going to probably be coming over these bridges. So basically I'm going to be wanting to protect these bridges, which is where the battle is going to be, and maybe put a little bit of defence here. Now I haven't got masses of points, and I'm going to be defending mainly with infantry and buildings and getting some anti-air up against, yeah, against their napalm planes that they've got. So what infantry have we got? Now we've got these fire support infantry, which I think have got 10 rockets. Now these are going to be quite good, I reckon. They cost 25 points. I want to get my stingers out as well for definite. I've got 4 of those, so let's get the stingers out, spread them around, put a stinger there. We'll have one stinger over here. I've only got 4 of them, so going to have to spread them around a bit. Stick one. I'm going to put it in probably in one of these buildings, so I won't unload that one straight away. There. Oh, got another one. Got 5 stingers. I might stick another one maybe in here. Could be quite dangerous if they overrun that spot. I'll stick it in there. And then I'm going to use a load of these guys. So I'm going to spread these around a little bit. So we'll stick a couple in there. A couple in there. Couple there, which I'm going to try and get into this building. Couple there. Couple there. And here I'm not going to put infantry, I'm going to put a couple of anti-tank because it's open ground. So we'll stick... Oh, I thought I had... thought I had some anti-tank weapons, but I haven't. What's that? That's a napalm launcher. I could stick a tank there, that's quite expensive. No, we'll stick to the original plan. More of these guys. Stick a couple of them there. Now these guys are going to run out of ammo pretty fast, so we're going to stick a logistics truck in there. And I want to try and stop them. I'm actually not going to push over that bridge. I'm going to let them take that. I'm going to stick these back here with this one so that they can share a logistics truck for resupply. Just the one, guys, just the one, don't be greedy. Now I want to get my Hawks out because I definitely want to take down their aircraft as quickly as possible if I can. So, oh, I thought I had Hawks here. Oh, I didn't bring Hawks in. Oh, damn. Okay, so we've just got our Stingers then. So the do I bring out? I might get a couple of blocks. Let's just see what else I need. Now I'm going to put some decent infantry as well, I think. I just reckon they're going to come tumbling over here, so I'm going to put some Sochongs into here. A couple of napalmers and a couple of Sochongs here as well. Put them in there. A couple of Sochongs here. And then some tanks, I think. Now these are expensive. Let's get a couple of blocks. That leaves me nothing. Let's get one block. Haven't got any recon. Don't really need recon because they're just going to come flooding over the bridge, I reckon. I'm just going to get one tank, which I can hopefully maneuver around if required, and I'll stick it here. So that's my defences. Wish me luck, guys. Let's launch this battle. Get these guys into there. Unload all these. Unload these. Unload these. I'll unload them, and then I'm going to pull back all of these because I don't want to give them any easy points. And here they come. They're coming over this bridge here. How are we doing here? Let's get our Sochongs. Get them over there. Got my tank there. Let's get a block out. Something sneaking over on the left side here as well. So it looks like they're coming through here. So engaging these here. Oh, yes. Luckily I put that tank there. It's managing to stop their push at that crossroads. I think I'm going to bring some more infantry over onto the right hand side. Load of these guys. Bring in there. There's a WAS coming up there. These RCLs should take care of those. Nothing shot at this block yet. I'll just pull it back just a little bit. I'm going to get another block out because I'm expecting their napalm bombers to make an appearance. I need these Sochongs into the action. I've got some artillery coming in there. It's actually attacking my tank, so I just need to just micro that out of the way for a second. I might advance it actually. So some more armoured trucks coming down the road there. We'll run into these guys. The main battle's going on in this town here. My Sochong's managed to get in position. I've got some more Sochongs here. And the plane just got taken out there if you just saw it. There's an F5 napalm, is it? Yeah, no, it's a napalm. Didn't drop anything. Where's my block? Let's get that tank out of there. I don't know why they're out in the open. Let's bring a couple more tanks in. Just to defend this area. And one to defend that area. And I'll fill up on blocks. I might get one of these KF-16Cs just for some long range air support. Get this cargo out of there. Probably need a couple more cargoes to refill those infantry's anti-tank weapons. So I'm just going to withdraw them back. So there's a whole load coming out, trying to come over the bridge there. Ooh, but getting taken out nicely. But these are going to run out of ammo quite soon unless I can get my logistics trucks into position. What might be useful would be a couple of these guys. Oh no! That's bad news. Did you see that? I got some enemy right over here on the left. I'm just going to have to get some infantry out. Get a couple of infantry squads out to try and deal with that problem. Get this guy back a bit. Yeah, a whole load of shit there. Hopefully those Sochongs can keep that busy. And I want to fire this rocket artillery as quick as I can straight over there. Should stop that push. And you can see we're killing a lot of units. We only need another 293 and we've routed all of their units. These guys need to attack. And I might bring in one of these guys to attack there. Boom, nice. And I'll bring another one in to attack that was. Nice. So I think that dealt with that little push on the left. Rocket artillery is going in, stunning all their units nicely. My little squad there has done a good job, so I'll just swap them with these Gombyongs. In fact, these guys can go right back. I think I lost my cargo trucks somewhere. I think they were coming along this road and I lost them. So I'll have to bring some more in. So all I need is another 48 points. So once these Gyeongbyongs are into position, I probably can attack with these F-86s actually. I'll probably give them another run. There's an F5 there. Let's get these blocks out again. Get this long ranger out as well. So I wonder if this will be enough to finish the game. Yep. So let's have a look. So a total victory. The battle stopped because I basically met the objectives. 6 minutes 24 seconds. So we gained 2 morale points because we had a total victory. We lost a cohesion point because you always lose a cohesion point. The enemy lost morale and they lost a cohesion as well. So we lost not too bad on the old losses front. We lost 1 logistics truck, which was a bit of a mistake to be honest. I should because they brought those units in on the left. We lost 1 infantry, 1 of those guys there. We lost my KI tank. Bloody hell, never mind. But we killed a shitload of infantry. We killed a shitload of armoured cars, killed a bit of their support, which is important, killed one of their commands, some of their vehicles and one of their planes as well. So that's pretty good overall. So back on the strategic map, the next battle is going to be, let's have a quick look, it's going to be over Yuchang, and that will be in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this first battle, and we will continue by fighting in Yuchang and Yongjok in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.